You thought I was joking, chat? You thought I was joking? Okay.
Arise for your new master. Follow me into battle.
This Barthas is slowly starting to grow on me. It was a good idea to introduce a main character. I mean, Barthas used his newfound powers to call some undead minions to his side. Now, it was time to move against the individual North Watch camps and destroy them. Eagerly, the mindless army went to work.
Destroy the Black Fortress and the Shady Tower. Is it time to attack the... What is it? Melty Sand? Find out in a minute, I guess. Alright, the slappers are coming along good. I think that architecture there means that there's like a spider's nest down here somewhere.
Barthas, is that you? What happened to you? You're one of us.
I serve my God. My days as one of the living are over. All of you shall die.
Traitor! The Red God will punish you with cleansing fire. Men, kill this abomination!
Oof. I'm suffering a lot of losses, but my stuff will respawn, I guess.
And Barthas bit the dust again. Good thing he was undead.
Oh man, yeah, the zombies are doing work. Oh, I can't use recall here because I'm not in like areas that I've conquered. All right, I guess just no, I guess we can try to run the troop back. It'll save time on getting back up later. Okay. Alright. So, now we gotta be patient for a little bit, and let the troops come back to life. I need to get back into stream myself, but my health isn't amazing still. I miss my viewers. The Wall, North Wall, and the Red Gods Game of Thrones. Yes, this has been making fun. Like, Barthas Snow is Arthas from Warcraft combined with Jon Snow. The North Wall, yes, Game of Thrones. They said the night is dark and full of terrors earlier. They're making fun of a lot of stuff. Oh, there's the spider nest. I hope the Ghost, when they upgrade into their tier 2 or tier 3 units, that they get some kind of ranged attack. It is kind of difficult to keep them alive right now. It's been tons of fun, but Annie is done. Fireball Annie raid. That's cute. Thank you, Fireball.
In your dungeon.
Mukluk Douglas, well, that'll be Redfield Esquire the 4th, the Sir Chauncey Festivals the 3rd. Welcomes you, Fireball Annie, and your dear Sparks to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay. Entertainment is on the way. Crank up the speakers. Don't touch the beakers. Giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am here, FYI. Birdtree, I am here as well. Hello. Oh no, they got past the slappers. They got past all the slappers. We're gonna need to put down the freeze traps. Well, welcome all of you coming from Fireball Annie's stream. My name is Mukluk Douglas, but I thought it'd be Redfield Esquire the 4th. We are currently trying out a DLC for Dungeons 2. If you've never seen this, it's basically a game where you're the bad guy. You make a dungeon, heroes come in and try to invade, steal your gold, stuff like that. You know, make minions, stuff like that. And eventually, once you've gathered enough power and you're strong enough, you break out into the overworld, and when you're up here, it's an RTS, like in the old Warcraft games. It's got a lot of humor. It makes fun of Game of Thrones, Warcraft, and lots of other franchises quite a lot. Alright, looks like the last of our undead troops has come back to life. So we are going to order them to go up here. I'm gonna turn my fan on real quick. The fireball raid has got me all hot and bothered, chat. So I think I'm gonna have to shed a few layers. Just a moment. Alright, fan is off. And I am, I don't know, like 5% more naked now. Hey, Iron Maiden as well. What's up? I just noticed the celebrity in the chat. That's how we know how I know that I've made it, chat. Iron Maiden visiting. Do you know the name of the game Age of Darkness Final Stand? Kind of like this in They Are Billions. I've played They Are Billions. I've not heard of Age of Darkness Final Stand. The heroes go to steal your honest gold. I say they're the bad guys. I agree, honestly. But yeah, we're in the base game Dungeons 2. You can play the Horde. No, I don't know if they're making fun of WoW with that, but it's like goblins and orcs and stuff. And then, or you could play the demons. And then this DLC added the option to play the undead, which makes fun of Arthas and like Jon Snow. Now the undead, their troops are more fragile and they fall apart a lot, but anytime they die, they come back to life in this cemetery if you have it maintained. So we are about to go in and try to attack Melty Sand. Sorceress Melty Sand again.
Barthas, you may have won this battle, but we will meet again and then I shall destroy you.
Am I getting attacked while you're talking?
Try it. The corrupting evil will destroy you.
Wow, those two make me almost superfluous. But only almost. The mindless army continued its advance and effortlessly overran the last surviving North Watch defenders.
Sadly, Untamed damage is still abysmal. It's fun doing open world, but not worth bringing for good content.
The North Watch's Black Fortress. The White Walkers...
the White Walkers!
The mindless army moved on.
You playing the bad guy for change? I've seen your playthrough. You shot your brother without remorse. You were the bad guy. Hey. That was an illusion. My guy was plugged into the Matrix and Prey. That wasn't even real. When Mug said Untamed is a ranger where your pet and you take turns being mad, I was inclined to try it out. Oh. Yeah, it's like caffeine-free diet berserker. Can I break through this wall or do I have to go around? I think I have to go around. I don't think I can break through that. Is any of this real? Is it just fantasy? Ooh, I saw one of the zombies level up. What plays the Sir? Aren't all the Sirens evil at heart but hide it well? Fake news. Good boys. Alright, I think we're actually about to finally beat this first level. Oh no. Hold on, back up. We need the zombies to get aggro. Okay, now get back in there. Poison Cloud to do more damage. Muck is like Flaunt. I take great offense to that. I hate Flaunts. I also think less of Loranity's opinions because she likes Flaunt. Let's see. Man, I have not been keeping up with these things. Yeah. I think these are just tutorials. If Barthas dies on you, it's no big deal. That kind of thing happens quite frequently. He'll just resurrect in the throne room after a while. Yep, I figured that out. I figured that out. Figured that out and killed my troops. Figured that out, okay.
Can't wait to see more of that new Guild Wars 2 expansion later tonight. You know, the one where they let you play as a Skrit and you fight Hyrek. Mukluk
proved helpless against the mindless army, and fell so quickly that everyone wondered if there wasn't something faulty with it. The undead had triumphed.
Alright. Dude, that was the first level.
Was destroyed, and the North Watch with it.
Well, sort of the second
the
level.
mindless army flowed undisturbed south into the former realms of the Alliance. The corrupting evil had won a glorious victory. But this was only the first step. It was time to perform a truly vicious act, so as to win its subordinates' respect, if there was such a thing amongst the undead.
What's your second most liked race in GW2, or do you despise every non-Asura character? Honestly, I like playing non-standard humans in MMOs. I just think it's interesting. So, Char or Sylvari, just aesthetically. But Sylvari, I find, are super, super boring. I think part of that comes from the fact that they're like 2 years old. So, probably Char and then Sylvari. And then humans and big humans last.
Alliance heroes had dropped like flies in the Battle of King's Ending. Nevertheless, the do-gooders have built them a magnificent, if largely undeserved, tomb. The corrupting evil would enjoy desecrating those graves. Unfortunately, Meltisand had her own ideas. The priestess set about trying to resurrect the heroes with a fiery ardor.
Oh, so those are the people that we killed during the main campaign before the DLC. That was like the final level of the main campaign, was to take all those heroes out. And she's trying to bring them back. And yes, Asen, we will be getting back to that.
Following the babbled promptings of that lousy frock-wearing Malachi, the corrupting evil traveled deep into the Dogwood to find the slightly confusingly named ritual site, the Elbow of the Last Men. It was here, in the shadow of the disgustingly colorful weirdwood trees, that the Alliance had laid its fallen heroes to rest. But their final rest was about to end, one way or another. The annoyingly determined priestess, Meltisand, wanted to bring the heroes back to life with the help of a magical altar. Of course, there was no way the corrupting evil could possibly permit that. Instead, it wanted to desecrate the place in order to increase its power with a repulsively evil act. However, there was a small problem. Meltisand had consecrated the graves, which lent them a magical aura. The corrupting evil's undead unit's bones would start to shake as soon as they got anywhere near this place. It was therefore necessary to find a way to destroy this aura from underground.
We're gonna use dynamite again? Alright, let's see. We start with a gold room and a mana room. We'll need a frag to set. I don't know that the bloodsuckers helped, like, at all. I don't even know if I want to build any bloodsuckers this time. I might just build other things. More workers would be good, though. What if you mix Asura and Sylvari Techno Salad? Technically, player character Sylvari are 9 going on 10, kind of like Minimuck. That makes me trust them less, my friend, because I know how smart Minimuck is. Dude, oh my god. Okay. Parenting. All right. My kid is 10, Chad. He knows common sense. Like, we've been drilling this knowledge into him for years. Like, if you think something's hot or sharp, don't freaking touch it. You know? Be careful. Stuff like that. Like, he knows, like, you know, scissor safety. Like, if he's holding scissors, he... like if this is my keyboard armrest, if like this is blade down, he holds it by the thing and hands it to you like that. Like, he knows this stuff. Like, my son knows this stuff. And then last night, my wife had made us dinner. The stove was involved. After dinner, my son asked for ice cream. I said, sure. I go over. Now, usually, when I make him ice cream, what I do is I take the tub of ice cream, I microwave it for like 10 seconds, which just barely softens the ice cream, and then it's really easy to scoop. Life hack. Write that down. It doesn't like melt it into a liquid or anything like that. It just makes it super easy to scoop it out. So, I'm doing that, and our microwave is above the stove. So I take out the ice cream, set it down, the bowl down on the stove. You may see where this is going. And I scoop out the ice cream into the bowl. As I pick up the bowl, the bottom is a little warm. And I was like, oh shoot, I forgot Mom used the stove to cook the dinner. It's probably still hot. And I held my hand out and I could feel heat coming off the stove. Now, the ice cream was fine, the bowl was fine, but I was just like, oh hey, observation. My son goes, God, how can if this is the stove, he goes, and pulls his hand back. And I'm like, what are you doing? And I thought he had just burned his hand. Like, really bad. I was like, what? I just yelled at him. I was like, what are you doing? And he's just like, sorry. And I was like, why would you? What? And I was like, son, I don't use this word often with you. That was stupid. And he was like, oh. And I was like, are you okay? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, why did you do that? Like, he's like, oh, is that hot? Let's find out. Just slaps his palm on the stove. Now, fortunately, it was like quite warm. It was not burning hot anymore. But I was just like, oh man, I feel the heat. And he just slapped his hand out. And I was just like, what a moment of absolute stupidity. Like, you are so much smarter. Like, he is smarter than that. But yeah, I think he was just more scared of me than he was the stove. I was just like, are you serious? And yeah, he's 10 years old. So yeah, that's how smart all Sylvaris are. That's boys for you. My neighbor's son is always getting hurt when he knows not to touch or do anything. My son puts something in his mouth my daughter never did, and I was obsessed with cutting hair. Barbie dolls in her own. Welcome to your parent. Yeah, he didn't get hurt or anything. He is truly a pretty intelligent kid, but it was just like, that was a stark reminder that he's 10 and sometimes does really dumb crap. I was just like, are you out of your mind? Pouring tap water over the ice cream box also does the trick. Yeah, but then you got a wet ice cream box. Microwave 10 seconds, pull it out, good to go. Yeah, I picked that up from my parents, but it truly is a thing. Like, literally every time I scoop ice cream, 10 seconds in the microwave, easy to scoop, it's not melted. Whoops, I slapped Barthus on accident. Okay, what do we need to build first? Final resting place is probably important. And the alchemy lab. And that's the entrance to the dungeon, and I think there's another entrance over there. Alright, we're gonna widen that room and build something there. And we're gonna get another worker. Age doesn't matter if someone gets a brain fart. I mean, the moment explaining the concepts is like they don't have a brain fart to me. Dude, I don't know. It just blew my mind. Like, it's just, it was just, like, this kid He understands hot, he understands cold, he understands sharp, he can swim pretty well. If he was dropped in a lake, he's getting like, he's acing school. Yeah, he can like, you know, bathe himself on his own. Yeah, like he can troubleshoot issues on the computer sometimes. Like he's pretty intelligent. And then he slaps his hand down on a hot stove, and I'm like, what? Who are you?
With this ultra-modern unit and produce pottery at a speed that was absolutely absurd.
Like, who are you, and what did you do with my more intelligent than you son? I need to upgrade the more population. I need more gold for that. Son, you went full Norn, never go full Norn.
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
Oh, I don't have the spells now? Oh, I have to re-research the spells. Re-research the spells. I had my stupid moment yesterday. I was trying to find out what was wrong with my door lock, and I closed the door without checking that my badge worked on it still. The door to where we keep the laptop store. That's how adult people ride with car into the shop, saying the mistake of the brake with the gas pedal. That is reason to be ashamed. Oh, man. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so I need to research... I think we need to get to zombies as fast as possible, so we've got some tanks. That's 400. Did I already start the population upgrade? Yes, I did. The efficiency of this room is terrible right now because of the size of it.
The Alliance
okay, went from 70 to 94.
Who set out for the Trap Happy Evil's dungeon. The corrupting evil cracked its knuckles in anticipation.
I don't have a cemetery yet. If anybody dies, I can't bring them back. Alright, there's the resting room, so they can use that if they need to. I'm gonna have to be careful and make sure that my, my troops don't die from this first attack if possible. Okay, so they're resting in there. I don't know if the undead troops will riot. I remember the demon troops, if you didn't give them their resting room, they just flat out, like, started beating each other. They would just, like, not only not work, but distract each other from working.
In your dungeon.
I hope I've got enough troops for this without anybody dying. That's a summoned troop, that's fine. Okay, should be good. The rubber ducky. Alright. Are we up? We're just started upgrading the laboratory. This room's at 92% efficiency. Now it's at 102. So that's an ideal room for a trap. Guard room here. We'll have to have the bring back to life room somewhere else. Maybe over here? Or this could be the lab. That's the mana room. The lab is gonna have the zombies, which are the troops that are the slowest and the toughest. So maybe I could have the lab here, and then they might be first responders. That could be good. Up until we open up whatever that room is over there. Fill in that. Laboratory is still being upgraded. Do I have enough? Nope, can't upgrade cemetery
The
yet.
altar is almost finished. Soon the heroes will be revived and we will burn out the evil.
Please tell me this mission's not on a timer. I do not need that. I don't need a timer in my life. I don't need that in my life. Mug, what's the difference between bringing the units back and creating new units? Cost. Bringing them back is just like a minute of time, and it's free. Creating new units is resources. Also, I assume that if you make a new one, it would be level 1, whereas if you bring it back, it would retain its old levels and buffs and stuff.
Oh, a new arrival.
Welcome, new arrival. Hello. Not enough mana. Okay. I have 2 of them. Yeah, I do have 2 of them. Okay. I need to take care of those spiders at some point, but not yet. Laboratory. Here we go. Looks like it'll need to be a little bit larger. Alright, so now I can actually make zombies, which are our lovely tanks. We absolutely want those. I'm pretty sure if you saw on Discord there's a new map members are called the Bone Zone. Yes, I did. Nice to know that they're fans of my work. I'm sure, right? Okay, lab and tanks acquired. And we want to upgrade the workers first for more income.
It's payday.
Yeah, payday. All right. Let's do da-da-da-da. And da-da. And...
There are enemies in your dungeon.
well, this is terrible timing, isn't it? I just started fighting spooters! Calling over everyone. Ooh, I don't think I have a cemetery yet. Research cemetery. No. We had a few losses. Are the skeletons still alive? My skeletons are all unconscious. I can't research the cemetery without a skeleton. Crap. I'm gonna have to destroy one and pay to build a new one to upgrade the research. I wonder if they're rotting, if their bodies will stay there long enough for me to get them up.